Hey guys, welcome back to another Build in Public update, this time weeks 29 and 30. Let's jump right into it. So for Swift Brief, we have launched on Product Hunt. It was more a way for us to kind of celebrate the last 2-3 months of work that went into the product since we've taken it over. And it's in no way for us a sustainable strategy to get traffic and get sales. But it did do quite well. I estimated around 1,000 visitors for the launch before the launch, and we actually ended up getting 2,000. Not all through Product Hunt. We also got featured in a quite big newsletter, and we also got got contacted by indie hackers to write an article about SEO for indie hackers. So that's cool. But digging into the data, so for the launch, it was 2,000 visitors. We got 80 people sign up. We got 25 trials started, which is not bad, I would say. We collect credit card before the trial, so people have to leave their credit card in order to access the trial, which for that, I think, this is not bad. And then 10 people canceled their trial somewhat immediately. I guess it's just people that just wanted to check it out and they don't want to forget canceling, so they will just cancel. I think we also had some technical issues during the launch, things like that. So not super helpful. I'll definitely reach out to everyone, just kind of, that's my hypothesis what happened. So I'm just going to confirm. Or try to confirm with everybody that left. We still have 13 trials active at this stage. It's actually only 12. One more trial converted. So it's now 3 trials that converted at $138 monthly recurring revenue addition. So that is not where we're at, but that's just through the trials. As we have one plan that costs $99, which is quite high, but for a B2B product, still somewhat reasonable. And yeah, I think what was interesting was all the kind of ripple effects. So all these top 10 sites or best AI products or whatever, they started picking up the tool and featuring it on their website. And I think that almost brought more traffic than the Product Hunt launch itself, which I think is interesting. Obviously, always need to try to get as much traction on the launch as early as possible. That's why we did a coming soon teaser, which you can do via Product Hunt. And obviously I also kind of used my Twitter audience, and I want to thank everyone that helped us during the launch via their support to just build some momentum up front, because otherwise if you don't land, like, let's say top 5, it's pretty much crickets, right? So it's very similar to Google, where if someone searches for a keyword, they will look at the first 1, 2, 3 results, and the rest is kind of there, but not really getting anything in terms of clicks or upvotes. So that's definitely something you need to aim for. But overall it went pretty well, I think. All right, let's move on. So in terms of revenue, where are we at with this project? We are sitting at around, I don't really understand the Lemon Squeezy dashboard, to be honest. Like, it's showing a monthly recurring revenue that's like $350, but I think we're more sitting around $250. But I think maybe they calculate all the trials if they would convert into the monthly recurring revenue, which I think doesn't make sense, but some vanity metrics here and there, right? So we are still very early, and we are still very much improving the product. We only recently brought on Mo, who's an agency owner who's going to help improve the product. I would say kind of 10x the product internally. So from what it does, it pretty much stays the same, but the internal algorithms and the internal data backing will just be much more what a kind of top tier agency or what a startup that has some serious organic traffic will want to see as a result. So I'm really excited for this, and I'll keep you posted on here how that goes. But we have some good things coming. All right, so Finlay, the finance app, we have added a way for the consultant or the user to add new copies of their data. So basically, this is for planning, which is a main functionality of this tool, is to do financial planning or with integrate financial planning. And so they can create different versions of the same data that will. So this is just a way of decoupling the actual data, the historic data and the planning data, and then being able to create multiple versions of planning for a bank or for something else that they want to include, and also build scenarios on top of the different kind of layers of data. Other than that, we had some performance improvements. So the plans, this table was being re-rendered way too often, and we have just kind of patched that up. And it was becoming very laggy to switch between different plans, and that is now solved. All right, and then the last one, native speeches. We have a prototype, Streamlit, and we have a functioning version, Next.js app. And now we also have a design that is, if you look at the brand, more in line with the brand, because the stuff right now is just placeholder colors, more or less. And we're kind of putting on the final touches on the design, and we'll then get that into the product as well once that's done. And we added a button here that is quite similar to what ChatGPT has when you talk to the bot and the bot answers something. We've had multiple people kind of, I wouldn't say complain, but they were tripped up by the fact that they were writing something and then the bot just continued to write, and it was just kind of a bit of a messy UX. So I think that the easiest here is to kind of mirror what existing solutions out there do to solve this problem, which is this button here. ChatGPT has that, and then I think if you press it, it becomes regenerate response or something like that. Maybe we can come up with a bit better name for it, or like copy, because this is quite technical in my opinion. But I think overall we should be very, very close to launching this and also charging for it. We'll launch it with the audience of Jen, who's our partner, and we're gonna give steep discounts. I don't know how steep, 50%, I don't know, but to kind of offset for the fact that it's still pretty early stage. And we're gonna, hammer out the last details, and then we're gonna open it up to more and more people. There's also a good opportunity here with SEO, and also just building on top of her existing brand and website, which already has a decent domain authority and backlinks and things like that. So I think we will be able to hit the ground running, and also we'll look into paid ads. It's just a bit of a timing factor here to it, because we kind of the wedding season is right now, and it's almost over, I think, until September. August is kind of like prime, so we have to hurry up a bit to hit that, but I'll keep you posted on this, and I think in the next 1 or 2 weeks this will go out to people and we'll start charging for it. All right, so if any of this stuff's interesting to you, just subscribe and stay tuned, and I'll see you next time. Peace.